Please remain standing for the invocation. The invocation will be given by Dr. Kathy Badalick, Interim Associate Dean for Academic Affairs.
Let us pause together. It is a joy and thanksgiving that we arrive at this day. We have been sustained by those who love us and care for us to love and care for others. We have been touched by those who have taught us, so that we may give the touch of healing to the sick. We have come to the end, so that we may have a new beginning. May this convocation not only be a time of joy, but a service of commitment. Thank you.
You may be seated. I am Heather Hall, the Interim Dean of the College, and today we come together to celebrate the ending of one era in the graduates' lives and the beginning of a new era. I welcome each of you, graduates, families, and friends. I know the significance of this day for you and offer my sincere congratulations. Now I would like to introduce to you Dr. David Johnson, Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs.
Good afternoon. Dr. Hall, members of the faculty and the administration, students, family members, and friends, welcome to the Spring 2018 Convocation for the College of Nursing at the University of South Alabama. It's great to be with you on such an important occasion. Events like this, where we recognize students and faculty who've excelled in their studies and in their work, and where we recognize the graduates of these outstanding programs. Events like these are the most important occasions in the life of the university. This event is the culmination of all that we do at the University of South Alabama, so it's an honor to be with you today and to join in the celebration of these outstanding graduates' accomplishments. We are pleased to recognize the latest group of USA students who've dedicated their time and effort to earn their degrees. And while we are very proud of our graduates, we also owe a great debt to two groups of people who have been instrumental and critical to their success. The first group is the parents, husbands, wives, and other family members who supported these students both emotionally and in some cases financially. So please, all of the family and friends of the graduates, please stand and be recognized. The second group is the faculty. They have provided these students with guidance and wisdom, and in many cases have gone far beyond the call of duty to ensure their success. Faculty members in the College of Nursing, please stand and be recognized. To the graduates, let me say how proud we are of your accomplishment. Congratulations on earning your degree. You persevered, worked hard, and met your goal. Well done. So on behalf of the entire university community, welcome to the Spring 2018 College of Nursing Convocation.
In this next section of our program, we want to recognize the accomplishments of our graduates. We will begin with the presentation of the awards to our outstanding graduates. Dr. Tracy Taylor, the Assistant Dean for Clinical Affairs, will announce the recipients.
Good afternoon. It is an honor to be a part of the University of South Alabama College of Nursing. We feel that all of our students are outstanding, so it is always difficult for faculty to select the recipients of each award. With this being said, the award recipients in attendance this year are, we will start with our graduate recipients, and the first one that I'm going to call is Excellence in Practice Award, and that goes to Sherry Ryben. The next award recipient is actually the recipient of 2 awards today. It is my honor to call Amy Okoen to the stage for Community Service Award and the Spirit of Nursing Award. The next award will be our Special Achievement Award, and that goes to Philip Schaefer. And next, we have our undergraduate awards. Our first undergraduate award is Excellence in Practice, and that goes to Natasha Bolin. We have 2 leadership awards in undergraduate category, and those go to first, Kimberly Fagan. And Juan No. Next, we have our Spirit of Nursing Award, and that goes to Zlatko Zaposki. That's followed by our Community Service Award, and that goes to Taylor Bejos. Next, we have our Special Achievement Award, and the recipient of that award is Kathleen Weisenholm. And finally, we have our Nursing Co-op Award of Excellence, and that goes to Kashanti Gamble Busby. Congratulations to all the award recipients.
Next, we have some special recognitions. Please welcome Dr. Sharon Free, Honors Coordinator for the Honors in Nursing Program.
Well, this is a great privilege, and before I call the honors students, I would like the honors faculty to please stand and remain standing while I call the students' names. Our honors faculty have done an incredible job guiding our students through. It's with delight that I present the following students who've achieved academic distinction by completing the requirements of the University Honors Program, or the Nursing Honors Program in May. Please stand as I call your name. Madeline C. Erickson and Francis A. Clark, who have completed the University Honors Program. And I would also like to recognize Marilyn Hoffman, who has completed the requirements for departmental honors in nursing. Let's give them a round of applause.
Please welcome Dr. Tracy Taylor again to the podium. As president of the College of Nursing's Zeta Gamma chapter of Sigma Theta Tau International Honor Society, Dr. Taylor will recognize the students who have been inducted into the society.
Thank you, Dr. Hall. Good afternoon. As president of Sigma Theta Tau Zeta Gamma chapter, I want to welcome you. Sigma Theta Tau International is the only international nursing honor society worldwide. It's a global community of nursing leaders with members belonging to over 500 chapters in over 90 countries. Through this network, members lead in using knowledge, scholarship, and service and learning to improve the health of the world's people. Membership is by invitation to undergraduate and graduate nursing students who have demonstrated excellence in scholarship, and to nursing leaders exhibiting exceptional achievements in nursing. Would all USA College of Nursing students graduating today who are members of Sigma Theta Tau please stand to be recognized? Congratulations. You may now be seated.
Thank you, Dr. Taylor. Next, Dr. Sharon Free will come back to the podium to recognize our alumni in the audience and students who have received scholarships.
I am happy to participate in this part of the ceremony because I get to recognize two very important groups of people. First, our alumni. It is my pleasure to welcome our graduates to the roster of USA Nursing alumni, 8,000 strong, spread across the nation and the world. You have arrived at this point through hard work and dedication. Congratulations. Our alumni have and always will continue to positively impact healthcare in many ways as direct care providers, educators, administrators, and researchers. Whatever role you assume, please remember that your beginning started here at the University of South Alabama College of Nursing. Celebrate your accomplishments today. You deserve our congratulations and best wishes. I would also like to recognize scholarship recipients. I believe most of you will agree that scholarships are essential to pursuing higher education today. A college degree is essential in today's workforce, but the cost of tuition and books are challenging. Many students would not be able to attend college without scholarship support. The College of Nursing is able to offer students scholarship support due to the generosity of foundations and people in our community. At this time, I would like for all spring 2018 graduates who received a scholarship at any point in time during their education at the University of South Alabama to please honor and rise of the donor that provided that scholarship. Thank you. Please rise.
Thank you, Dr. Free. Dr. Deborah Swansea, Associate Professor in Adult Health Nursing, will now recognize our Student Nurses Association members and officers.
Congratulations, graduates. South Alabama represents one of the many local chapters that make up the National Student Nurses Association. The National Student Nurses Association consists of over 60,000 members nationwide. The mission of South Alabama Student Nursing Association is to facilitate the professional development of future registered nurses by providing educational resources, leadership opportunities, and career guidance. The South Alabama chapter has been extremely busy this year. The following represent a few of the many activities that SNA members have participated in. Today, the students hosted convocation. They donated books to the USA Children's and Women's Hospital. They provided teaching opportunities to first semester students. They developed a program to expose nursing students to professional nurses in specialty areas of healthcare, and they assist with the student-run free health clinic. Nursing school is extremely demanding in both time and energy, so consider that these SNA officers and members have volunteered above and beyond the classroom to enrich their nursing careers. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to present the 2018 Excellence in Teaching Award. Today, we will recognize two faculty members for their high performance. These individuals were nominated and selected by a committee of their peers and students. Our recipients this year for the Excellence in Teaching Award, first, Ms. Cindy Herf. Congratulations. And the second recipient is Dr. Bettina Riley. At this time, I would like to introduce Ms. Lisa Mestis, Associate Administrator and Chief Nursing Officer for USA Health System.
Thank you, Dr. Hall, and thank you so much for inviting me to speak to the USA College of Nursing spring graduates. It's such an honor for me to speak to all of you today. Congratulations to each of you graduates, your loved ones who have supported you along the way, and also to the faculty who have guided you towards this special day. Almost 1/3 of our graduates today will be entering the profession of nursing as new BSNs. Another large portion of you have earned a master's degree in nursing today. These nurses have mastered a particular component of nursing, whether clinical, advanced practice, or executive administration. The remainder of our graduates have earned a doctorate degree in nursing practice. These nurses will take the research of nurse scientists and translate this research into practice, influencing future nurses and the lives of our patients, their loved ones, and our communities at large. Please join me in a round of applause for all of our graduates here today. When Dr. Hall asked me to speak at the convocation, she asked that I share some of my experiences throughout my career and to also share some pearls of wisdom with you. You see, next month I will be celebrating my 42nd anniversary as a registered nurse, a career which has spanned over 2/3 of my life. To share all of my experiences would be virtually impossible, so I will start from my humble beginnings and then share some thoughts about nursing today and the future of nursing. My career began as a 17-year-old nursing student in a hospital-based school of nursing. Diploma schools such as these do not even exist any longer. These programs were skill-based, technical programs, but the image of the nurse was paramount. Nursing students were lined up like military recruits before even being allowed to enter into the clinical sites. If our attire or grooming was less than perfect, we were sent back to the dormitories. If a student nurse had not studied or prepared properly before reporting to duty, back to the dormitories. The school I attended had a distinction of a 100% state board passing rate for many, many years, and this was taken very seriously. We were constantly grilled as to why we wanted to become nurses. And although all of us had passed an interview with a psychiatrist and also the ink blot test before being accepted into the program, we were still continually scrutinized. Those who were not cutting it were weeded out quickly, and we lived in a constant fear of being kicked off the island. My class was the first to allow 3 male students who lived under lock and key in a separate section of the nursing dormitory. This groundbreaking class was also the first to admit married women into the program. The culture of nursing was also much different back then. For example, when a physician arrived on the unit, nurses were to quickly arise and offer their chairs to the doctor. The multidisciplinary team was not to be for at least another 20 years. Physicians gave all the orders, they knew all the answers, and nurses were to hear and obey. I was severely chastised in my sophomore year for telling a patient what medications she was taking. Back then, patients stayed in a hospital for 2 weeks after a hernia repair. And since it was almost impossible to read handwritten orders, I read an order to say, "Home today," and discharged the patient only 3 days post-op. The surgeon came by on rounds looking for his patient and was horrified I had discharged the man. Apparently, those hieroglyphics actually called for a shower today. I guess I was ahead of my time. When I think about how much healthcare has changed and how our profession has evolved since those days, it is clear to me that we as nurses must become lifelong learners with highly developed critical thinking skills. The body of knowledge I learned in that diploma program, in my undergraduate studies, and even in graduate school contain elements which are still relevant, but so much more is now known. The advancement of technology has allowed research to be performed and disseminated at the speed of light. In order to remain relevant ourselves, we must continue to read current literature, seek out best practices, and integrate the science of nursing into all aspects of patient care. One important component of lifelong learning is self-discovery. In order to fully contribute to the team, it is imperative we continually develop ourselves as well as those who surround us. We must always seek out mentors and give of ourselves toward the mentoring of others. A team is only as good as its weakest link, so it is everyone's responsibility to mentor all team members towards success. And nurses should not only seek out the most skilled clinicians as mentors, but also the kindest, the wisest, and the most genuine. We should take the best we see and adopt those behaviors as our own. Navigating the dynamic environment of healthcare can be very challenging, so we must not only work to develop organizational and time management expertise, but through self-discovery should identify our personal stress behaviors and continually work towards being that calm in a storm. Know that the most effective team members are those who consistently place the patient at the center of all of our actions and decisions. They are the reason we are here. Put yourself out there for your patients, their loved ones, your colleagues, and yourself. This is where you will find true joy in the work you do, and this can never be taken from you. It's truly who we are. For 16 years running, nurses have been shown to be the most respected and trusted profession with highest scores for honesty and ethical behaviors. It is an honor to be a part of this highly regarded profession where people entrust the care of their loved ones and themselves to us. Throughout my career, I have learned to scrub and first assist in surgery. I have worked in the cardiovascular thoracic intensive care unit, the neonatal ICU. I was an ACLS instructor. I earned 2 national certifications in clinical nursing, developed business plans to expand service lines, and to offer new life-changing procedures. I'm proud to know I gave all I had to master the body of knowledge wherever I worked. But when I look back at the times I remember as the most rewarding, I remember crying with families and facilitating death with dignity. I remember the multitude of friends I have worked with. I remember the joy in seeing those I mentored become more expert than I. I remember the power of collaborating with other nurse executives and the rewards of empowering those who are ready to lead. So as you graduate today, whether you're a new or experienced nurse, a clinician, an administrator, or an educator, my advice to you is this: let this career into your heart. Experience all of it, the joy, the heartbreaks, the times of defeat, and the times worth laughing your heart out. You are members of an elite group of highly respected professionals, and you are the future of nursing. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was an inspirational speech. We appreciate it. Now, Dr. Teresa Wright, Interim Chair, Adult Health Nursing, Dr. Todd Harlan, Chair, Community Mental Health Nursing, will now join me as we recognize our graduates. Ms. Janine Cockrell, Community Mental Health Department instructor will read the roll.
Good afternoon and welcome. We will now recognize the 2018 candidates for graduation with a Bachelor of Science degree in nursing. Natasha Bolin. Kimberly Fagan. No. Zlatko Stupalski. Taylor Behos. Kathleen Weisenhahn. Conshante Gamble Busby. Gabrielle Green. Rebecca Ansardi. Tina Arrington. Nicole Atherton. Courtney Ballou. Debrinia Barron. Brandon Bennett. Ricky Bentley. Bailey Bryant. Kelsey Carter. Caroline Caskey. Francis Clark. Brianna Clements. Lindsay Delane. Michaela Duke. Antoinette Dukes. Megan Duncan. Shelby Edenfield. Brian Ellison. Deborah Elmore. Emily Emmons. Madeline Erickson. Rebecca Eversole. Molly Fortner. Lakanda French. Jordan Frizz. Miranda Greer. Kelsey Hallmark. Carissa Hammer. Avery High. Mary Lynn Hoffman. Adrian Hogue. Joy Holly. Lindsay Holly. Demetria Hubbard. Aubrey Hurd. Amber Johnson. Rebecca Johnson. Chelsea Jordan. Kinsley Knapp. Hannah Knight. Jaleel Lawson. Madison Lopez. Brandy Mann. Jamie Manuel. Caitlin Marlin. Taylor Marston. Christina Mason. Rhiannon May. Macy McLean. Hannah Milson. Morgan Mullins. Meredith Murphy. Courtney Murrell. Molly Muska. Rachel Nolan. Katie Pettengill. Cameron Perrine. Bethany Quates. Abby Seeley. Josie Seaman. Galen Smith. Lindsay Smith. Robert Spafford. Jack Stevenson. Anna Stiffelmeyer. Emily Thibodeau. Jason Toller. Bailey Trout. Elizabeth Turnipseed. Ellie Wadsworth. Powell Weed. Jessica Weller. Kelly Williams. Sydney Wood. Dr. Johnson, Dr. Hall, Dr. Badalik, and honored guests, I present to you the Spring 28 candidates for graduation with a Bachelor of Science degree in nursing. We will now recognize the 2018 candidates for graduation with a Master's of Science degree in nursing. We will start with the clinical nurse leader. Chloe Catilde Chapman. Stacy McAllister. Lori Rayborn. Next, we will recognize the dual role family nurse practitioner, adult Geron track. Cortesia Beatty. Denise Barnes. Alexandra Berry. Jennifer Blair. Tavares Brooks. Miranda Cassidy. Stephanie Shute. Christina Coates. Amanda Cole. Elizabeth Collins. Sherry Reben. Amy O'Quan. Philip Schaefer. Nicole Dozot. Brooke Dillard. Lisa Fitzgerald. Carol Fox Porter. Jessica Frazier. Jennifer Graves. Estrasha Grayson. Lauren Habel. Tiffany Hartland. Dillard Hasley. Victoria Hatcher. Jacqueline Hill. Kayla Kaiser. Kristen King. Rachel Last-Wilson. Pamela Swarnovic. Joanna Levy. Joseph Marks. Jennifer Masters. Melissa Mayer. Andres Morales. Desiree Morales. Crystal Morgan. Megan Murray. Judith Muskrat. Lydia Ninchia. Philip Wynn. Kara Ott. Annie Parsons. Kendra Peters. Lilliet Phillips. Whitney Pinkerton. Dakota Poulton. Stacy Powell. Tiffany Pruitt. Samira Queen. Nicole Riccaboni. Lauren Riley. Noah Sang. Jenna Seats. Christy Shaw. Heather Shepard. Carly Solomon. Sarah Starks. Brittany Stewart. Wesley Thompson. Amanda Varley. Akiba Vester. Joy Vignell. Sia Vu. Michelle Webb. Brian Whitten. Jody Wright. We will now recognize the graduates for Executive Administration in Nursing. Dylan Soignier. Emily Green. We will now recognize the Family Nurse Practitioner track. Kayla Shockley. Michelle Younga. Nursing Informatics, April Hughes. Dual Role Family Nurse Practitioner, Adult Geron, Kimberly Bender. Dr. Johnson, Dr. Hall, Dr. Badalik, and honored guests, I present to you the Spring 28 candidates for graduation with a Master of Science degree in nursing. We will now recognize the 2018 candidates for graduation with a Doctor of Nursing practice. We will start with Adult Geron Acute Care. Heather Bean, being hooded by Dr. Jennifer Miller. Stephen Franks, being hooded by Dr. Tracy Taylor. Melanie Pendergrass. She's being hooded by Dr. Tracy Taylor. Adult Geron Clinical Nurse Specialist, Ashley Cavanis, being hooded by Dr. Chandra Butler. Adult Geron Primary Care Nurse Practitioner, Misty Pugan, being hooded by Dr. Joyce Varner. Felicia Graff, being hooded by Dr. Joyce Varner. Executive Administration in Nursing, Lori Ann Blanton, being hooded by Dr. Wilma Stewart. Colleen Lynch, being hooded by Dr. William Stewart. Tanya Heredia, being hooded by Dr. Donna Copeland. Tiffany Cherney, being hooded by Dr. Donna Copeland. We will now recognize the Family Nurse Practitioner track. Melissa Alford, being hooded by Dr. Betty Lang. Tamika Bolden, being hooded by Dr. Betty Lang. Marie Grace Hahn, being hooded by Dr. Shannon Harris. John Paul Leal, being hooded by Dr. Shannon Harris. Michelle Trish, being hooded by Dr. Shannon Harris. Kiona Williams, being hooded by Dr. Amy Adams. No. Amberly Moore, being hooded by Dr. Amanda Townsend. Kelly Zong, being hooded by Dr. Amanda Townsend. Pediatric Clinical Nurse Specialist track, Myra Garcia, being hooded by Dr. Ashley Marath. Pediatric Primary Care Nurse Practitioner track, Melanie Holly, being hooded by Dr. Ashley Morass. Lanitra Wiley, being hooded by Dr. Ashley Morass. Miriam Adebayo, being hooded by Dr. Kristen Pancion. Punchame Thomas, being hooded by Dr. Kristen Pancion, Psychiatric Family Nurse Practitioner track. Gloria Tolani, Psychiatric Family Nurse Practitioner track, being hooded by Dr. Kirsten Pancion. Women's Nurse Practitioner track, Carrie Matthews, being hooded by Dr. Terry Platt. Rakia Williams, Women's Nurse Practitioner track, being hooded by Dr. Callie Cheese. Dr. Johnson, Dr. Hall, Dr. Badalik, and honored guests, I present to you the Spring 28 candidates for graduation with a Doctor of Nursing Practice degree.
Dr. Sharon Free, please come forward to lead the graduates in the International Council of Nursing Pledge.
The lamp that you see on the gonfalon symbolizes the lamp of Florence Nightingale. Miss Nightingale was a British nurse, a hospital reformer, humanitarian, and was famous for many accomplishments that changed the course of nursing. We are now ready to repeat the International Council of Nurses Pledge. Graduates, faculty, and nurses in the audience, please stand to join me in the International Council of Nurses Pledge that is printed in your program. We will read this together. In the full knowledge of the obligations I am undertaking, I promise to care for the sick with all the skill and understanding I possess, without regard to race, creed, color, politics, or social status, sparing no effort to conserve life, to alleviate suffering, and to promote health. I will respect at all times the dignity and religious beliefs of the patients under my care, holding in confidence all personal information entrusted to me, and refraining from any action which might endanger life or health. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skill at the highest level and to give loyal support and cooperation to all members of the healthcare team. I will do my utmost to honor the International Code of Ethics applied to nursing and to uphold the integrity of the nurse. Thank you.
You may be seated. Miss Marva Collins, an American educator, once said, "Success doesn't come to you, you go to it." Some people define success by their sense of fulfillment, and others define success by the number of people they help. My hope for you is that nursing will never be just a job, but will be your passion and purpose in life. You have the skills to make a difference in the lives of your patients, their families, and the community. We expect great things from each of you. As we conclude our program, I ask that the visitors please remain seated during the recessional of the platform party and students. Dr. Badalik will offer our benediction.
Let us again pause. We leave this place understanding that what we know can heal. We leave this place knowing that what we don't know can harm. Help us to always place service above self. May our rewards be the smiling child, the simple thank you, and the embrace of genuine thanksgiving. Go in peace, give peace, and be at peace. Amen.